Hey, how's everybody doing? Um, it has been put on my spirit to start to open up and to just share. Um, so that's what I'm gonna do. It is putting me in a bit of a vulnerable position because my thoughts and the images and the things that come to me are private. I enjoy being up here in my head all the time, but Spirit has been pushing and pushing and pushing me to start to share. The knowledge here is here for a reason. If but only one person ever receives it, I'm okay with that because the conversation in my head is going to happen anyway. So why not let it out? Share the gifts I've been blessed with, the intuition, the insight, the foresight, the discernment, all those things that I have experienced on a daily basis. Um, there is no topic really. It's just gonna come straight off of the dome per se. So if it's something that you receive, there you go. If not, that's okay too because I'm gonna have the conversation anyway with myself. And the things that I ponder over or I think about are things of knowing, which is a little bit different than most people because a lot of ideas or thoughts that other people may share or discuss are things that they have come to believe in. What I'm speaking of, or what you will hear me question or share, are things that I know. These are things that are just naturally already within me. Like most of us, there's so much knowledge that we come to this lifetime with, which also leaves me questioning a whole lot. Um, I am one of those individuals that believe that this is not my first rodeo. This isn't my first lifetime. And I know there's other people out there that have that same knowing within themselves as well. Question I keep asking me is if this is a soul contract that I signed up for, I must be one bad mamma jamma, the higher version of me, because some of the stuff I have been through, whew, why, why, why me? But I guess why not me, right? There's someone else out there that may be going through something much more heavy, much more burdensome, much more different. But that's them. This is me, so I can only speak of me, my experiences, my knowledge, and my knowing. Um, which brings me to question a lot of other things too. Like if we come here and it is based on a soul contract that we made with ourselves to come and have whatever this human experience is, which is cool. If we're coming from our higher self that has all this knowledge, why do we have to come here? That's something I'm questioning because if the higher version of us is already complete, what is this experience for? What additional enlightenment or embrightenment or empowerment is this experience translating to my higher self? Like what am I gaining? Especially knowing this isn't my first lifetime, but kind of leaning towards yo, this could be the last one. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I do believe I'm okay with that if it is. Hopefully I've learned what I needed to learn, I've experienced what I needed to experience, and gotten out of it whatever I'm supposed to get out of it. This chair is real uncomfortable. Um, then that brings me to the thought of okay, scientifically or quantum thinking, if we also everything is linear and if everything is happening at the same time, all these different versions of ourselves, how does that play in? There are so many questions I have. I guess that's why I'm here. I guess to try and figure it out, learn it. I don't have all the answers. Wish I did, but I'm thinking I'm gonna figure it out. Cause up here, it's a wonderful playland. And like I said before, Spirit has pressed upon my soul, my energy to share. So if there's something you think similar, great. Leave me a comment. Let me know. We can ponder all these thoughts together. Go on a mission. Who knows down what rabbit hole we may find or what it may lead us to. Um, I just find it all interesting. I get premonitions all the time. And I think the earliest time I recall having premonitions, I was very young. I would say 3. And I would tell my mother, I've seen this before, I've done this before, we've been here. And at 3, she'd tell me, you're having deja vu. Okay. Never questioned it. My mom was one of the people, you didn't question, you just said, okay. So what's deja vu at that age? I just took it as it's deja vu, whatever that means. All right, I'm on it. um, and our minds are a powerful thing. We don't use them to their fullest capabilities. Or if we are individuals that have that enlightenment, that have that open channel still where we can tap into other areas of our mind that most people will say is junk DNA, which there's no such thing as junk DNA. There's nothing junk in here. It has a purpose and a reason. We may have forgotten, but there's no junk inside you. Don't let nobody tell you that. And you should want to dig deep and unlock those channels, refire those neurons, get them to reconnecting, get those telomeres to start growing and extending and reconnecting, making new pathways. All this works. It all has a purpose. It all has a reason. So don't let anybody tell you it's junk DNA. That's BS, okay? But one of my earliest childhood memories, which at that time there was no concept of age in my mind or my awareness. I'm sharing a story with my mother, and she happens to tell me, there's no way you could believe this particular story. And it was a story where I had to be taken to the emergency room because I was running a very high fever. And I'm like, yeah, I do recall. I tell you where you were standing talking to the physician, and there was a family member that was comforting me. And why this stands out, I am a person, I don't like that constant, I don't like that. And this individual was trying to comfort me. Bless her soul. She was trying to comfort me and it's gonna be okay, baby. It's gonna be okay, baby. And in my mind, clearly in my mind, I'm thinking, I wish she would please stop rubbing me. Stop rubbing me. But she meant well. God love her. Um, and my mom says, you couldn't remember that. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm telling you, you were having this particular conversation with the physician, and someone from the neighborhood was there as well. And you had a conversation with that person. And I repeated what her and that person said. And she stops and she looks at me and she says, how do you remember that? You were only 6 months old. So that's to tell you that our brains are fully capable of holding and storing so much information, storing information and having information that's already there at our disposal. We just have to remember how to tap into that knowledge and stop letting outside entities, outside forces, outside programming limit us or cut off our connection to who we are. We are beautiful beings. We come here with a purpose, a higher purpose than most of us will ever know, but we all are yearning and pressing towards that in some way, shape, or form. So stay encouraged. Keep asking questions. And here's a big one: stop looking outside yourself for so many answers. Find somewhere to seriously ground. Whatever that means for you, ground yourself and meditate. You go into that meditation, or you can call it prayer, whatever works for you. The process is, or the trick, or technique, whatever you want to call it. You go clear your mind, quiet space, wherever that is. And you sit down, you set your intention. Okay, this moment, this quiet time, I want to unlock and to understand whatever it is you're needing, you're wanting to have a better understanding or to manifest, to bring into your energetic field. And then you sit there. And in that quiet, that's where your answers come. Clearing your mind. You're not thinking about anything. You may not hear, see anything. It's not going to be bells and whistles and fireworks and, oh, here's your answer. It's not going to be that. No. Subliminally, quietly, there may be a faint hum in the air. There may be a bird chirping. There may be a dog barking. There is an answer somewhere in that nature, in the earth itself speaking to you, in the creatures of the earth speaking to you, that your subconscious is going to pick up on. and it's going to come into your awareness. And if you're quiet and you're paying attention and you truly want those answers, they'll start to manifest for you. They'll start to open up and they'll start to present themselves. You just have to be in the mindset to want to receive the answers. Now, like most of us, sometimes might not be the answer you want, but nonetheless, it's an answer. And that's what happens. See, you'll get an answer and you don't like the answer. I'm the same way. And you rethink it, you dismiss it. I'll try a different way. I'm going to force, I'm going to push, I'm going to pull. I'm going to make it turn into that answer that I want instead of just receiving it as it is. And whatever that answer is, taking it in its entirety and seeing how you can apply that or receive it in a positive way that's going to help you still continue to push forward. It's going to help you still continue to grow as a beautiful individual you are. And like I said, this conversation is kind of all over the place, but this is just me finding a way to get more comfortable in sharing with you. Finding a way to let what's up here come out here in love and light to you. Because there's a lot. And I like being in my head. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place. I have solved world hunger. I have fixed the energy crisis, the oil crisis, all these things in this mind right here. Now, what that translates into the real world, could it happen? Could. Don't doubt myself. Hey, I'm not gonna do that. Well, I just tell you, don't doubt yourself. So I'm not gonna doubt me. I can do anything I put my mind to, and so can you. As long as it's positive and it's done in love and light. All the negative things, we got enough of that. Don't bring more of that to the world. Push that aside. We don't need any more of that. We don't. So I'm gonna stop here at this moment because I think I run my mouth enough. And I do want to get back to my quiet place, my quiet time, because I enjoy it. But I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep pushing forward. And it will develop or morph into something more systematic per se, having more of a clear vision, a clear thought process, a theme to it, if you would, to provide you with some insight, some, I don't know how to say this, I don't know, some enlightenment, some of the messages that I'm supposed to share, that I'm supposed to not keep to myself, because there could be someone out there that could benefit from it as well as me. Um, I'm always gonna give it to you with love. I'm always gonna be no, I'm not always gonna be positive. I'm not gonna say that. It's gonna come from a positive place, but it may not be the message you might want to hear. It may be some tough love sometime, because we all need that as well. That yin and yang, that balance. It's the Libra in me, and I'm always gonna balance. And then it's the Libra in me too. That's kind of like, I don't want to start no drama with you and bring it to you. So I'm gonna try find a way to fluff it up for you. Um, Put a little sweet spin on it so it goes down a little bit easier. Well, I'm kind of running out of things to say, but